Seem like that last 30 seconds be flying past.
It does.
Here we go. I'll
Where's
play
the
the commercial.
commercial?
I was gonna say I'll play the commercial. Hold on.
Pop 'em, time to party, it's the weekend, baby. Taking shots of 42 cause we can sleep in, baby. And we don't get no cause it's the weekend, baby. Drop the babies off at Granny's, it's the weekend, baby. Pop 'em, time to party, it's the weekend, baby. Taking shots of 42 cause we can sleep in, baby.
That does buy us like an extra
Couple
10
minutes.
seconds, right? What's up, everybody? You are tuned into another week of Access Granted, the pod stream. Your boy, Mr. Antoine, is in the building. Joined as always, most of the time, some of the time, my girl Lisa Monet. What's going on, sis?
Hi, everyone.
I got the wrong background. Hold on, let me turn
What is that? Oh, the game? Look at you.
the game's not on yet.
No,
And even if it was on, it's not time for that yet.
no, it's not time yet.
Gotta put that up there. Gotta represent. What's going on, sis?
Whew, nothing much. I think I pushed it to the limit today. I had to bring in my instinct. I was instincting too hard today. I had to come back in. So
Okay.
I had to cut it off. I gotta know to cut it off.
We got something new going on
Yeah.
with
My
the hair. Yeah.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always be doing something different. I don't know.
Okay.
It's how the spirit moves me. It's so crazy
I
that
got
when my daughter was a baby, she would be looking at me like, okay, I know your face. Because I was always switching my hair. I always be like, let me try something else. Let me do something else. Just however the spirit moves. So
that looks like Ghostbusters.
it is. Look.
That looks like Ghostbusters. I love it.
I love a t-shirt. I was gonna ask you the deets on yours because is that McDowell's?
You already know this is McDowell's, home of the Big Mick.
Right.
From Coming to America
of
fame
course.
and all of that stuff. If you don't know, if you are black and you don't know what this shirt represents, just go ahead and hand your card in.
Go ahead and
hand your card all the way in, because that means you've not only not watched the first one, but you didn't watch the second one as well, man.
Wait a minute now. I didn't watch the second one. I'm sorry.
But you knew what the t-shirt was.
I knew what the t-shirt was because it's a classic.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely a classic. It's so many. Oh my gosh. You can still watch that show and laugh at different things. That's how I am with Martin. I'm a classic. I love classic stuff.
I love classic stuff too. With me right now, the hard classic to watch is the original Friday. Not because I don't still like the movie, but there's so many people in that movie that are no longer with us.
Oh, true.
And sometimes I just sit back and be like, yo, that's crazy. Like there's literally like 4 or 5 people from that movie, that are gone.
Yeah.
Including I keep forgetting don't you ever the girl that came to see Chris Rock, talking about she looked like Janet Jackson, got out the car looking like Freddie Jackson. I keep forgetting she passed away some years ago.
She did?
Yeah, she's passed away. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
She passed away.
Wow.
Yep. And it's been a while. I want to say probably closer to 10 years than 5 years now. It's definitely been a while.
Yeah.
But everything, man, on this end is what it is. I didn't have the greatest weekend, and I'll talk to you about it earlier, and I'm not going to I'm not going to get into detail
Right.
online, man. Just keep us in prayer, bro. Like, just,
Yes. We definitely.
stuff gets real. And
It does.
you always know that stuff gets real, but it's a little different when it gets real for one of your own. You know what I mean?
True. Yes.
And
Yeah.
God is good, man.
He
That's
is.
all I can say. That's all I can
Yep.
say because
He's still in control.
yeah. Yeah, things could be a lot different right now, and I'm grateful that they aren't, even though there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm just grateful at this point.
Yeah.
Now the problem is I'm still feeling the effects of COVID, and
Oh
COVID has
no.
been gone for over a week. But
Yeah.
and I don't know if this is stress. I don't know if this is allergies and sinuses, but this little headache thing that I got going on between, well, behind my eyes,
Oh.
like really driving me crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
the stuff that I'm taking is just temporary, but what I haven't done is really taken anything for sinuses. So that's what I'm going to do after this show.
Yeah.
Hope that I can just break up whatever this is that's going on back.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. And I'm afraid that if I have to go to the doctor for this, it is something a little more serious than, what I'm hoping. And I had a friend, rest in peace, Monica Pinkett, that passed away. She was actually a friend and a coworker who went to the hospital, who left work on a Friday and went to the hospital for pain behind her eyes and never came back to work
Oh no.
that weekend. So stuff
Mm.
that makes me really, understand that I gotta take this seriously and not just be like, oh, that's a headache. But yeah, why is
Yeah.
your head coming back for 6 days in a row? That's when it's more than that. But
Yeah.
um, you want to send a quick plug because tickets are still selling for September the 21st. Um,
Yeah.
I believe
Okay.
that I have the picture always available. Uh, Hot Winter's Sip and Paint Experience.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I can't hear you. You kind of muffled a little bit.
that's my voice. That's literally
Oh,
my
is
voice.
it?
Like I'm
Oh,
really
okay.
feeling like super like nasally, and I have to like I have to force myself to talk loud because
I see. Okay.
it's really not coming out. But as you can see, the Hot Winter Sip and Paint Experience. My girl J Ivy, my girl Star B, my man Yo Wingman, Tad Nips, and Jay Waiters all coming in from Dallas, Texas. It's right around the corner. It is actually a month from today.
It
Today
is a
is
month from
August the
today.
21st.
Yeah.
Wow. So log on to Eventbrite, get your tickets.
Yep.
Event hosted by the lovely and talented Lisa Monet. Put the hearts up. I knew she was going through something, but
My hand.
I'm happy with ticket sales, but I'm unhappy with ticket sales. I'm never going to be fully happy. Okay, I'm there. You killing me right now. You got some two screen things going on in the background. I'm glad you're not on live right now. But yes, I'm excited about this show, man, and just I've almost just reached that point where I'm just ready to get it over because
Mm-hmm.
there's so much other life things that are lifing right now.
Understand.
And I just want to get this over, and get it out the way. But I'm excited. And the people that are coming from Dallas are excited. They really want to come and turn Baltimore out. And so
Okay.
I really want to acknowledge that with a great Baltimore presence. You know what I mean?
Right.
I really want to make sure that we show up. It's not even about supporting me at this point. If you want to come out and support me, fine. Just come out and support some great talent,
Mm-hmm.
at this point. And so I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. That's
Yeah.
also my mom's birthday, so my mom is going to be there.
Oh, okay.
I might let her in free since it's her birthday. I might
Mom
let her in
gets in
free.
free.
I might let her drink for free. I'm gonna charge her for the food though. She gotta pay something. She's
She got to
not
pay
getting.
something. She
She's
can't
not
just.
getting the whole night for free. But
You
yeah,
can't
that's
give her something off your plate then. Like,
nah,
why you
nah,
gotta?
nah,
Don't do her like
nah.
that. Don't do her like that.
But yeah, that's my mom's birthday.
Okay.
And I do know for a fact that there's going to be quite a few people from my church that are going to be in the building supporting. We're actually shutting down praise and worship rehearsal that night so that everybody can make it
Can
out
come.
to the event. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's nice to
I'm looking forward
them.
to it. Looking forward to it. And a happy belated birthday to my pastor who celebrated his birthday this past Saturday. And we spoiled the heck out of him yesterday. His birthday looked like Christmas at church
Oh,
yesterday, including a very, very exclusive Access Granted sweatshirt.
oh,
So,
shucks now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to my sis Dina for really hooking that up. So yeah, that's about it. But without further ado, man, as soon as this woman comes back and sit down, look at her running back to the camera. I
You
love the
always
stuff.
putting
I
somebody
love
out.
I love the stuff that I can see that y'all can't see backstage. And she has her little handsome one with her. Um, as I was telling this sister, man, I met her a few years ago singing background for one of my favorite hip hop artists in Baltimore, Ill Conscious. And she is one of those she's Macy Grays,
Okay.
one of those unique voices, one of those unique talents, one of those unique spirits. And when she steps up on the stage, it's just all about her. And she has that that dope voice that I could just sit and just listen to like for days, like literally. She's just I love just the whole, and she's a true don't judge a book by its cover look, because when you look at her, you'll be like, oh, she probably talks like this and da 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 da. And then she starts belting out these notes, and it's just like, wow. And I'm like, yeah. And so I'm gonna bring you. Are you ready, sis? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, because I see you got some more stuff. I can't hear you, but just give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, she gave me the thumbs up.
She gave you okay.
She gave me the thumbs up, so we're gonna bring her on. She done switch rooms and everything.
Okay.
Listen,
Moved to a new studio.
with rooms. My son, for whatever reason, right now is, and my roommate ain't home. So listen,
Yeah.
y'all getting the real and authentic right now.
And that's the way we like
Listen,
it. That's
we love it.
absolutely the way that we like it. And I
Yeah.
want to make sure, because I don't think I've ever heard the official pronunciation of your name.
It's Omnia.
Omnia. Okay.
But you
Yeah.
know, I allow, and it still resonates. A lot of people from Baltimore say Omnia.
Omnia, right. So
You
it's
know,
Omnia.
it's Omnia.
And the last name?
Azar.
Azar. Okay, that's all I need.
That's
I've
pretty.
been pronouncing the last name correctly.
Yes, because listen, all my life I had to fight.
Okay.
All my life.
Oh,
I am not mad at you, Miss Omnia. Welcome to Access Granted, and thank you. I've been hunting you down for how long?
I literally told somebody, I said, this has been a long, bro, been trying to get me on here since 2016.
Wow.
I'm a persistent mother.
Listen, when I say, if you are not the evidence of this,
But you know what? The one thing that I've learned, the one thing that I've learned is that when it's supposed to happen, it happens, and when it happens, it's so magical, it's so real.
the divine timing of it all is always
absolutely.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, like
look, sorry, not sorry, y'all. I don't know what to do.
It's life. But what's going? Hold on. First of all, what's little guy's name?
His name is Sada.
Sada.
Yes, Sada, and that means most fortunate one. And as well as our last name is also Persian, means fire. And in Persian, his name means sound. So his name is also Sound Fire.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's
Also,
obviously
fire.
And he's obviously ready to talk. If you're gonna be on camera, bro, you gotta participate in this show.
Because the Leo, his birthday is 3 days before mine. So the Leo is like, oh, we don't. it's time. Because
Oh,
literally they've both been quiet up until now. So
Up
that's
until now.
I
Just,
understand. That's
just
just how it works. That's
shout
yeah,
out to
fine.
I
my
have a baby girl and a baby boy.
wow.
Oh,
Shout out to my brother Maurice Carroll. He said, "That's my
Listen,
sis right there."
that is my brother.
You know what? And I don't know if you two have ever worked together, but if you have, I can imagine the magic that has come out of those
Absolutely.
sessions.
You
Oh my
asked me
gosh.
about you asked me about a visual and a video, and he is actually the mastermind behind that track. So we
Okay.
have
Okay. Awesome. So
one.
that's perfect. That's
He
perfect.
won awards with that joint and everything. So yeah.
Yeah. Maurice is, you know what? Maurice is one of those guys that has an open door policy. All Maurice has to do is hit me up and say, "Bro, I need to come on. I just want to come talk." And
mm-hmm.
I make room on the calendar for Maurice, man, because he's just like I dwell and I love spirit. And Maurice is just one of those amazing spirits, man. And that brother bought 2 gallons of my Long Island from me. So
Uh-uh.
Love it. Right?
yeah, absolutely. So what's going on? Like it's really been a minute. What's been going on?
Uh
Other than the obvious.
right. The obvious. I'm a mother of two now. I am actually just I'm coming out of a pretty stormy time in
Mm,
life, you know, growing through the storm.
mm.
And I'm trying to get away from my son, and he is like following me because
Following you around, of course.
like, mommy, where are you going? Um, so yeah, it's been a stormy time that I'm thankful to have now be in a state of peace. Things are
Mm.
peaceful, you know, thriving in my career because I'm also a licensed massage therapist.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just
And I'm just finding that out today because
mm, what had happened was
my sis. So this is awesome for me because the times that you and I have connected publicly, it's always just been you performing. And
mm,
so I've never had the opportunity to get to know Omnia.
right.
So for
Mm.
me, this is like, okay, yeah, I'm sitting on here and I hate using the word interview. That's like my pet peeve, but I'm technically interviewing you, but I'm also getting to know someone that I'm actually a fan of. So we
Oh.
have to like get some history on Omnia because Lisa, she just said that she's only been on the scene since like 2015, 2016. I just
Mm-hmm.
came on the scene in 2014. So we're both kind of like still preemies,
Okay.
at the Baltimore scene as far as the art, as far as the music and everything. And
Yeah.
again, the only time that I've actually gotten to see you publicly is when you've been backing up my boy. Shout out to Ill Conscious, who I think is one of the dopest MCs in the world.
This is
In the world. But just tell us a little bit about, I don't even want to get into the music part yet. Just tell us a little bit about you, Omnia, the person, the mother,
well,
and
I'm a
we can start from there.
baby from Michigan,
Wow.
originally Detroit, but I was
Okay.
raised in a city called Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Okay.
So that is my hometown that I claim. Um, moved musician. I started playing instruments first, so that was like between dancing and playing instruments was my first form of expression. Um, Started flute in third grade, oboe, no, violin in third grade, excuse me, flute and
Mm.
oboe in fifth grade. Um, Played in band, the first chair. Like to toot my own horn in that. You know, I played in symphony orchestras.
Hey, when you
Um,
when you get to sit in that first chair in the band in the orchestra, that means you've made it. That's like, Mama, I made it. You're gonna get a
she's been,
solo at the winter concert,
she's
the
been
summer
that girl.
concert, all
So
that.
there's a competition called Solo and Ensemble. So I have many blue ribbons, which is first place from that. So
Yeah.
music and art has been a part of my life since the beginning. Grew up in what would be called the projects now, but it didn't feel like that growing up. It was beautiful, so
Hmm.
the dance competitions. I'm a dancer. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what else? I have 3 siblings. I'm the second oldest.
Okay.
I'm gonna just give you a warning. You just had a little one in the back that just walked, and I don't know where he's walking, but I want to
He,
make sure.
it's actually better for him to be
Okay.
behind me.
Okay.
I came on the stairs
Okay.
because I'm like, I came in the room and then I was like, wait, no.
Okay. I just want to make sure safety first and on
Yes,
access granted.
bro, thank you. This is what the
Look at him
village
being a dad.
Hey,
That's that dad.
when I see little ones walking away unoccupied, I'm like,
No, it is actually better. There's less things for
Okay.
him to get into up here
Okay.
downstairs. So I was like,
If you
well,
like
no,
it, I love it.
this is what the village is about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It takes some
Yeah.
feeling.
So what kind of dance did you do? What kind of dance?
The hip hop.
Okay.
Hip hop was my main form. Came natural for me. So
Okay.
where didn't take classes. I'm a natural in a lot of things. I'll say that.
Okay.
Uh, so
Now, was your first exposure to hip hop while you were still in Detroit, or had you moved
no,
already?
we moved when I was young, like 5.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
another why. Both sides of my family are in Detroit or either down.
Okay.
So I am a Motor City girl.
Okay.
But
See,
yeah.
I thought you was a Baltimore girl all this time. I thought you
Listen,
was a Baltimore girl.
I have been adopted by the fam, so I feel
Absolutely.
like I've earned. I am a Baltimore girl. Shout out to the Baltimore girls, Safia too. Um,
LNG and the crew.
the whole
E Wonder.
squad. Okay,
I just
I
saw.
have been.
I just saw Ellen and Erica. When did I see them? Day before
It was
yesterday.
her birthday recently, so it's Leo season, baby. We
Yeah.
Leo.
They both work for the Baltimore mediation, that thing that they
Oh
do.
yeah,
And
the
I stopped past there to get some Baltimore peace, the Baltimore Peace Movement yard
yeah.
signs. And yeah, it was always good to see them. Always, man.
Always. So
So
no, I'm not a Baltimorean though. I've been here for 10 years. Aside from the little time that I went back home to give birth to my daughter, for a little bit.
right.
But I've been here 10 years. Came in 2013. But I started my professional background vocal career in like 2007.
Okay.
And in doing that, we opened up for Dwelle and Sunshine Anderson and Avery Sunshine and Chico DeBarge.
Bars. I'm actually sitting here reading this as you're saying that. That's funny.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I have put in my 10,000 hours. Okay.
Yeah. What was shout out my brother Rube Rice in the building. My brother. Always appreciate you, my guy.
Yeah.
Like what was the music scene in Baltimore when you arrived around that time?
Ooh. So I actually had stayed kind of like I stayed to myself and didn't really move around too much my first year when I got here. Just trying to fill out the terrain.
Okay.
But finally in like 2014 or 2015, I went to an open mic that Kissy B was hosting. And I met Black Star. And I didn't know he was the Black Star.
Wow.
DJ Black Star. So yeah, Baltimore, a lot of low key but high key heavyweights. Everything was organic. Everyone that I met, everyone that's become family, it was real organic. I performed and he was like, yo, you ever thought about doing, I got some tracks, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm trying to get my feet wet if you ever need background vocals. So I actually started doing support vocals with Black Star when he started, he had begun his singing career. And we went to New York, performed at the Shrine. performed at some different places around Baltimore. So that's really how I started with the music and like connecting DJ Blackstar and Don Trump. I had met them first. J Funk, who is also another producer that I've been blessed to make some magic with and some yet to be heard classics. Well, actually, they have been heard. If you come to my live shows, I pretty much perform the album that I need to get out. But yeah, those were the people that I connected with early on as far as musically here in Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you balance? How do you balance everything that you've got going on? You said you were a licensed massage therapist. I see your beautiful
Yes.
babies.
Yes. Actually, look, we're gonna just get off the stairs now since he is
Okay.
doing other things. So 1 second, don't reload
No
that. But
problem. Take
I
your
am,
time.
as you can see, I am learning. I'm a new mommy, so
Yeah.
I'm learning what it's like to balance motherhood with everything. I can say that before motherhood, I feel like I had a pretty good grasp on things, you know, doing my thing because I got a green thumb, you know, so I worked in the community. I've worked at, it's now called Greenhouse Cafe. But a lot
Oh,
of people met me when I was managing and working at Grindhouse, formerly known as Grindhouse
okay.
Juice Bar. Um, so it's been, I say, I move spirit led. So
Gotcha.
there's always some ease with
Mhm.
that because I don't really do anything forced. I don't force relationships. I don't
Right.
force connections. I
Right.
really am a person like I don't really like networking events because it feels so phony and like put on. Let me put forth the representative and make a good impression, and you
Right.
know, I'm not really about that. Like if you feel her, you feel it. If you don't, you don't. It really
Right. You
don't
work
matter.
on energy. That's how I am too.
Yeah, it's like it don't make me no never mind because she's
Yeah.
gonna be her.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Exactly.
That's
Um,
why she been ignoring me since 2016,
that
y'all.
is not.
That's why.
That is not true. I
I'm
am,
just
look,
playing.
I'm a busy bee.
I
Okay. She is
understand.
the busy bee, queen bee, you know, so we just kept missing it. And
Yeah.
every time I've wanted to be like, yes, let's do it right now. Let's get it done.
I'm
Um,
I'm I'm just messing with you, sis.
I
Lisa,
know.
Lisa will tell you that I give every guest a hard time for I just find a reason. But look,
The
Look,
so
hardest
and
time.
people who really know Leos know they're like, we a little sensitive. I be like, no,
no,
that's not what it's. Yeah, so but yeah, I'm learning motherhood and just balancing everything. I'm just looking, keeping it real, just coming out of a homeless situation. I was homeless with my 2 babies for
Okay.
about a month, and you know,
Okay.
all right.
just trying to get my whew. When I say the storm, I was really just giving a
The
grazing
storm.
over it real lightly. But yeah, just getting my foot in, like I said, back in my career. My daughter is only 5. She just turned 5 months last week. You
Oh,
know, so
You know
congratulations.
what?
yes,
You know what, Omnia, not to cut
yes,
you off, but I want to thank you for that transparency right there. I
Yeah.
really want to like that. That's the reason that I love doing this show live, and I love when people can come up here and show that side because you have so many people, man, that would keep stuff like
move.
that a secret and want you to think that life and everything is peaches and cream. And
Exactly.
as Lisa can tell you, I know for a fact firsthand that life be life and the hell out of us sometimes,
I
man.
Yes,
think,
it does.
I think,
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
and so I'm gonna be honest. Like, if we don't get anything else out of this conversation, just thank you for that moment of vulnerability because,
thank
like,
you.
it's almost one of those. We put on that face. You know what
And
I'm
it's easy
saying?
to do that.
It's very easy to put on that face, man. But sometimes behind those smiles, man, it's a lot of it's a lot of life. And
Yeah,
I just wanted to take that second just to thank you for being transparent with that because it's real, and I've been
yeah,
there, so I understand.
yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
It's been a time, but I have an unbreakable look. I ain't gonna give nobody no free publicity, but I do have a unbreakable soul, or as I
Good.
look, unf-wittable. I don't know if it's censored on the show or not.
Say what you want to say.
Yeah, she's unfuckwittable. I gotta, I am backed by some really powerful ancestors, as we people of the diaspora are. Um, and I am, initiated into some things that keep me in alignment as much as possible. So
Okay.
I do the work, as they say.
Yeah.
I do the work
Awesome.
to stay grounded, to heal, to not be in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because on top of the life and the audacity is at an all-time high. If y'all
Okay.
know what I mean, okay? And people be like, cause she is a hood baby now, and I be like,
Right. Right. Right.
I feel like slapping a nigga today. He slap.
I
I'm
said,
telling you,
I love that.
so it really, because people, what my intention is always love and light, but
exactly.
but my second nature. So it's
Yeah,
always a choice. I say all of that to say things are always a choice, and
it
I wish
is.
more people would see that. But
Mhm.
she gonna
Yeah.
do what she do.
Yeah. And
And
when you have an opportunity to put that testimony when you come out on the other side, man, it's just so, you know what I mean?
it's worth it. It's worth it
Yeah.
because it gets, as y'all know, it get a little hazy. And you be like, wait a minute now. Can somebody let a nigga know what's going on? I
Yeah.
I need answers. I need
Right.
answers. But yeah, I'm
I'm with you.
on the things are settling. If it was
Yeah.
a stormy, a big sight, things, things are
Yeah.
settling. We are no longer homeless. Like I said, I'm in my
That's a
career
blessing.
bag. My children are happy and healthy. So, I'm
Yeah.
great. I'm really
That's
The
nice.
important stuff is that really
yeah,
matters is good. And as long as that's good, yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
I get it.
Yep. Like
I
my
get it.
friend says, if every day was a sunny day, then what's a sunny day? So what's a sunny
No,
day?
Oh, I gotta steal that. I gotta steal that. That is fire.
no, and so even more divinely with that for you to say that, right? I have this
Oh.
past Sunday was the second Sunday of me walking down to the farmers market on Sunday.
Okay.
The particular route that I took was very sunny, okay?
Okay.
And I had a moment of like, yeah, you can't to live we want it to be the sunshine the whole time, but it get hot.
It does get hot.
And sometimes you need the shade.
You do. You do.
And so
You do.
I, in learning to just embrace the journey, trust the
Mhm.
process, those times in the shade
Yeah.
or the seeds grow in the dark.
Yes,
You
they
know,
do. Yes, they
I,
do.
I'm also a farmer girl, so
Mhm.
things you got to plant the seed, you got to germinate the seed. It has to be rain. It has to
Yeah.
be.
It
It has
has
to.
to.
I'm learning to. It's as they say, easier said than done.
Yep.
Yeah. If
Yep.
every day was a sunny day, then what
Then
is
what is a
I
sunny
am
day?
so stealing that. Like
It's
y'all might hear that every week on this show from now on. Literally, that is fire. I love that.
yeah.
I
That's
love
a
that.
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so you get here, you get your feet wet in the music scene, and then you meet one of my favorite people of all time who's actually going to be here on the show in a few weeks.
Oh, word.
My brother, Chariz Marcel.
Oh,
Tell me how
yeah.
this relationship happened and
oh my
how
goodness.
the magic between you guys have been
I've
going on.
been one second. Son, you eating all the bananas. Okay.
All right, hold on a second, y'all. She got to feed the kids. She got to get the kids right. Come on now, y'all. Pause. We doing real life stuff right here on
This is
Access.
real life, and
Hold on.
we're both parents, so go ahead and do what you got to do.
Real life. Okay. Wanted to be on the lab, but
That's fine.
my brother.
It can't be any other way. You can't. That's why
It
you got two legs. Take
Listen,
one of them gonna be here, and the other one, I'm telling you, the struggle will be.
listen, so real, okay? And like I don't care what anybody, like I say, they know they were quiet.
Okay. And but
Until
wait,
they were
then
quiet
and then
until
it doesn't change when they become teenagers. The dynamics does. So I'll be sitting here and I'll have a one
oh,
teen
hold up.
here and another teen here.
But she has her mouth open like she's surprised to hear that. No, it don't get no.
It
It
don't
doesn't get
no,
any
honey.
easier. No,
It don't. No.
honey, you just scratching the
You
surface.
just scratching it. It's okay. It's okay. Now the
All right.
dynamics will as far as what they can do, right? Now you got
Okay.
one running around, you gotta watch the steps. You don't have to watch the steps anymore, but it's other things. You gotta watch
Right.
outside now. Because the outside don't love them like you do. You know? So
Ooh, that's really what I'm bracing myself for, because that was
yeah,
I had a very real and specific fear with having both my son and my daughter.
I understand that.
It was it was a thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I met my brother. I met Chariz when both of us were. I was running very frequently with Black Running Organization. Shout out to Bro, Let's Grow. I met him running with Bro on Sundays at Druid Hill Park.
Mm.
And just so happened, like how they say, like circles intersect. I was also that's when I was like really going hard on my fitness tip, and I was also boxing down at Honeycomb with Chin, Mr. Chin, and I didn't know that Now Child was also in the Honeycomb. So boxing, I would hear music and then go over, so Korea's either he invited me out. Either way, there was a memorial for
Rest in
and
peace.
yeah, rest in peace. That right there, I was real side tangent. I was here in Baltimore when he was still Earthside. And
Okay.
I just had made my rounds yet. And so by the time I came into the fold and people who are now fam, it was the first anniversary of his transitioning. So but went to the memorial, tribute show that was at Now Child, and he invited me out, and then I met B Fly, and from met Easy Jackson. I met everybody
out to
that's
Easy.
now just like good peeps,
Yeah.
And from there I had told him like, oh bro, again, like I said, this is when I was just put myself out there to certain ones. I'm like, bro, you ever need somebody to, put some vocal, do some oohs and some ahs on the record, let me know and hit me up. I came to the studio and got on a record with Al Rogers Jr. I can't think of the name of that right now. But anyway, it's a really dope track. And I did some background vocals on there, and look, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
We got a song called Babylon Go, me and Chariz. I was a part of their feature film, Amethyst Love Guys.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Part of the wedding. Look, that's so iconic. A part of the wedding that is also a movie that is so yeah, that's fam. And yeah, that's
I
how
want to
that
just.
and the beat goes on because we still in it thick.
Nice.
Blackwater Studios is a home
Yeah.
place where, I've done recording, done other work. So yeah.
And I can't wait to get careers up here, man, because He's just amazing, bro. But I want to go back to Ooh for a minute. Did you ever have a chance to actually meet him?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I came here in 2013.
Okay.
Like I said, that was like before his passion. So that's always kind of a thing, still for me.
Yeah.
And I could have. I was right here, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I started my original show, Baltimore Flavor Radio, in March of 2014. And I had a sister that was a host on my show. Her name is Mocha Soul.
mhm.
And she was really good friends with Ooh. And like we were literally weeks away, I believe, from having him on the show when he ended up passing. And so I never had the opportunity to meet the brother personally, man. But all that I've heard about this dude, man, is just like, damn, I missed one. I missed one.
Same.
You know what I mean?
That tribute show. When I say the spirit, look, if y'all some little church kids, but when I say the spirit was thick in there,
Hmm.
it was like I didn't meet him in the flesh, but I certainly met him in
It's
spirit.
almost, and you feel like you knew who he was. You feel like you knew him even though you never met him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if like I said, if I didn't meet him in the flesh, but I certainly met him in spirit. So much so that I jumped on stage, and I think from what I remember, me and Kissy started doing, like, I didn't know nobody then, okay, but my spirit said, Get up there and do some support vocals for." I mean, it was a beautiful, highly spirited time. And so, with that being the first year after his transition, and the spirit was heavy in there. Tears were shed, people were celebrating, speaking his name. So that's a powerful brother. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't get the blessing to meet him in the flesh.
And a lot of events that I go to in the city, especially if my sister Shanier is involved, there's definitely a tribute to Ooh that goes up. You know what I'm saying? So I think and I feel like his Save a Dope Boy campaign, you know, is indirectly like still a part of everything about Baltimore, man. So salute to that brother, man. I just wish that I would have had the opportunity to meet him, because from having conversations with people like LNG, having conversations with my brother Wombat and people like that were really close to him and worked with him. Like I hear nothing but greatness. For
Yeah, I, when you connected to great,
yeah.
you know, always connected. So,
Oh,
I,
you're breaking up a little bit.
hmm, I'm not sure why. Um,
There you go. You're back.
I'm good.
Yep, you're good now.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm thankful to
Yeah,
be uh one of the great ones amongst the great ones. Like, it's some really great legendary people that I'm blessed to be connected to, that I'm blessed to call family,
yeah.
or even, so I'm thankful.
How did
With
how did the connection with my brother Ill Conscience happen?
we were both booked to perform at an event that was going on by PLM, and this was like 2016, I believe. We both were performing, didn't know each other, but of course afterwards we were like, yo, like, you dope as fuck. Like, I'm like, you are too. Like, so we connected from there. And he asked me, they were doing this series that was at well, it's not there anymore. The wind up space.
Yeah, North Avenue.
Yep, right there on the corner, of Charles. And they were doing some series that they were like wrapping up. So I might have performed at one of the second to last shows.
Okay.
And then from there we did a song called Free Your Dome together. Um, and from there, look, the rest is history. I'm
Yeah.
on a nice number of his joints. I'm blessed to be on the
Y'all
track.
actually have enough stuff together that y'all could literally drop an album. I'm gonna just
No,
put that
for
out
real.
there. Y'all got enough material together that y'all could drop an official album
Look,
for real.
look, put that bug in his ear. I'm on enough of them joints. He might as well. But yeah, so I mean, thanks to that good brother, my voice is overseas, even though they ain't
Even
seen
though,
me over
right,
there yet.
right, right.
We were actually
Good.
Yeah.
we were booked set to go on a 3-week tour in Europe right before the plan everything got shut down.
Mm,
19.
mm,
But
mm.
yeah,
That can still happen though.
it
That can
can.
still happen. Because
Yeah.
he
Look,
stays
yeah,
overseas.
Portugal still owe me some money.
he
Okay.
he stays overseas, so that can
Oh
definitely.
yeah, listen,
Yeah.
worldwide, world renowned. Ew, ew.
Okay, so look, let's do this. Let's do this. So that we can buy you a few minutes to deal with the little ones.
Yes,
Um,
thank you.
let's introduce the video and then we'll get into that.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this
Since we got Maurice Carroll here and
listen,
everything, and you
I,
know,
I need more artists to connect with my brother for your career's sake. No lie.
I like
That
that.
genius. He is the mastermind that helped me scale my career, gave me the tools and the savvy to be able to get booked for things like Artscape and Light City and
Mm.
so listen, if you wanna get real and serious and just take your career to the next level, trust me when I say connect with Maurice Carroll.
And I
But
feel like I feel like she should get a fee for that referral that she just gave
eh,
y'all. So make
well
sure she get her
listen, I'm
20.
telling you, we work together, so
Absolutely.
I'm
All
paying,
right,
Right.
I'm
so
paying it forward.
absolutely, absolutely.
So
So
yeah,
we're
this
gonna get into this EQ video.
by Maurice Carroll and Bashi Rose is the
You
person.
go mother, go mother, go mother, and we'll be back
All
in a
right.
few minutes. All right,
All right.
sis. Can you hear this, Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Started at the root of it all, till we end up 20 feet tall. You thought it was okay to try, till we started swimming inside my mind, and now you're paying for it. You're going undercurrent. You said you didn't know I had this flow. You probably should have took the key and locked the door, but you didn't. Now look you over the tripping. Like you didn't know I was this golden. Like you didn't know I had this potion. Like it wasn't deep and wide as the ocean. Like it wasn't open, broken, this potent. Like you didn't know it was this golden. Like you didn't know I had this potion. Like it wasn't deep and wide as the ocean. Like it wasn't open, broken, this potent. Y'all see, I ain't know where I'm at. Confession, now you stroking back. Ain't had none, but y'all got something today. And yeah, I manifested that, but hey, 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 hey. I told you I was gonna stay fly. You act like you gonna find the light. Not I. It feel like I'm gonna jump up on it. Nah. Cause I ain't messing with no ponies. Nah. This Kundalini got you soaring. High. Now I got you right here where I want it. Never mind where you thought it was going. You really about to get it. Yeah. Don't act surprised, you know I'm with it. Yeah. Like you didn't know I was this golden. Like you didn't know I had this potion. Like it wasn't deep and wide as the ocean. Like it wasn't token smoking this potent. Like you didn't know I was this golden. Like you didn't know I had this potion. Like it wasn't deep and wide as the ocean. Like it wasn't token smoking this potent. Like you didn't know I was this golden. Didn't know it was this golden. Like you didn't know I had this potion. Didn't know I had this potion. Like it wasn't deep and wide as the ocean. Like it wasn't token smoking this potent. Like you didn't know it was this golden. Like you didn't know I had this potion. Like it wasn't deep and wide as the ocean. Like it wasn't token smoking this potent. Didn't know it was this. Didn't know I had this. Deep and wide. Talking, smoking, yes, smoking. Didn't know it was this. Didn't know I had this. Deep and wide is like the ocean. Talking, smoking, yes.
All right, so look, I'm gonna let this play out. All right, so look. Oh, shoot, wait a minute, let me turn up on this. There's a whole vibe going on in this video. There's a whole visual that I need an explanation for because I'm listening to the song
Mm-hmm.
and I'm watching the visuals. I need to know the connection of what was going on.
So what you saw really fun.
She said,
What?
"Really, son?"
No, because the whole time the video was playing,
He was quiet.
Bothering you, and now that it's time, we get it. We get it. We get it.
I cannot deal. It's like this is motherhood. But that was a visual of growing through, growing through and not just trying to get over. So you are seeing, a catalyst of innocent romantic relationships are what got me into my way. I got tired of going through the bull, and it was like, well, I'm the common denominator in all of these. The situationship, whatever form of, I'm the common So how?
You're breaking up. You're breaking up a little.
Okay, let me
We
see.
want to make sure we get all of this.
Okay, just 1 second.
There you go. You're good again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure what it is. We're gonna try to get her to go back to it. So, yeah. So this is a thing of growing through and doing the healing work, so that you can rise like the phoenix, so that you can elevate, so that you can transform, so that you can become, not let these niggas hold you back, as far as the video is concerned, because that opening scene was, like a disappointment,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
deal, being,
Yeah.
not being quite fuck nigga free yet, like here we go once again, you know, and so throughout the video you see, that beginning moment where, I'm excited, like, oh,
Yeah.
be my man, type,
Okay.
type situation, and one, just constant disappointment,
Mm.
and which brought me to a place of stillness,
Mhm.
going within, transmuting that energy. I always say, look, can't nobody hold you back but yourself, for real. I mean,
Wow.
and you know, uh, yeah, a lot of us are we dealt different cards, life be life, but you can grow through it.
Yeah.
Does not have to be the end. It doesn't have to be something that's, crippling, causing you to harden yourself, not love anymore. Uh,
Yeah.
there was a thing of just loving on myself. Instead of looking outside myself, I began to look within.
Mm.
Mhm.
I rose and shed skin and new, rose from the concrete, all those things. So it's really just the one that's speaking to empowerment, doing the inner work to love yourself,
Mhm.
to evolve, and become the coming into that goddess self. So what you see,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. When you
the
cut your hair off.
that was like, as you can see, real live out. You shedding. If you have ever
Wow.
the big chop
Yes.
spiritually, that
Yes.
when you, if you, especially if you doing when you're going through something,
Yep. Yep.
when you just feel that come off and all of that energy, it's a rebirth.
It
Um,
Yeah.
is.
it's a particular uh African traditional religion that's part of your initiation, is you
Absolutely.
get your head shaved and you're rebirthed and you become a new person. So that really was, a cleansing, a shedding, a rising. When I'm coming from up under the gold and you see the honey, and I'm tapping into, the different
Yeah. It's
Orisha,
it's
and
really a lot. It's really a lot going on
it,
in that
it,
video that if you
it's
watch
like,
it, yeah.
um, and that's the first time. This is the first time that I've ever broken it down for myself to
Hmm.
Okay.
anyone,
Okay.
because I like to leave it open for interpretation. How, it's very intentional work, but I like to see how it resonates.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um, because even the lyrics itself, like, it was a whole spiritual moment. Even me writing the song, maybe
Yeah.
me and my recent until that one together, but it was like he just asked me, like, what kind of mood you in, and I was like, oh, I'm in this like dreamy mood. I forgot how I definitely used the word dreamy, but we literally, like, he set and created that track from like adding all of the different layers.
Mm.
By the time I took it home, at the time I was reading this book called Wheels of Life, that's talking about the chakras and all and the book just fell open. I'm listening to the track, and the book fell open to a particular chapter, and it was talking about Shashumna, which you hear me saying the beginning of the song. And that's really just a quieting of yourself, a stillness, a centering yourself, groundedness, so that you can, you know, tap in and download and receive and ascend and all of those things. So yeah, it's really, it was something because the way I write is a tapping in and a downloading. I've never really gone into any of my work like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna write about. Even the features that I've done is kind of like I feel after I lean into, I tap in to receive what I feel like. So it's all message music in a sense. It's not anything like I'm gonna say this. It's like I'm receiving.
Yeah.
I've received all of everything that I've ever written and sung. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shout out to our brother Natty who's tuned in, and he
oh,
said he just loves your voice and your vocals.
me and him
Mm-hmm.
have yet to work. I got some of his stuff in the vault. I've told myself like I need to go and
Well, I
handle
don't understand what the problem is. We need to
it.
make
No
we need
problem.
to make
No
that happen.
problem. Look, once again, we're gonna refer back to divine timing.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
so like I say, I've learned to give my motherhood is teaching me even more so. If I didn't know how to give myself grace, I'm learning with motherhood. So
Yeah.
to anybody that's like, I've been trying to work with you since, charge it to my
I've been
head.
trying
Or
to get
just,
you on the show since. No, I'm just playing.
Uh-uh.
man,
Yes, God's timing is God's timing. Absolutely, Natty,
I
my
It
brother.
say,
is.
I
I mean,
say.
I've been trying to get Natty on the show since 2004, and he just came up here like 2 weeks ago. So now I'm just
Mhm.
Word.
okay. So
I'm like,
look,
oh
we had said in the beginning that we weren't going to play any ill conscious videos, but we're gonna go into an ill conscious video because
yeah. Okay.
this is
Come on.
my joint right here. Like the awakening is like my
Yeah.
it's like my Talib
Come on.
Kweli featuring whoever moment. So as you continue to mommy, we're going to give you a few more minutes and we're going to get into this awakening video, man, because this is one of my favorite joints. This is actually a song on my playlist.
Okay.
So yeah, we definitely gonna if my computer will cooperate, we're gonna get into this joint and then we'll be back with more. My girl Omnia. I've been saying her
Omnia.
name wrong for 17 years. Omnia. Here we go.
Yeah, the bread and wine at the tables like I've been consecrated, but my people's feeling the disapproval, the condemnation. The innocent in the prisons never exonerated. The real criminals sitting still, garnishing wages. We was having gripes since the fight for the civil rights. Don't be surprised if your hood is sight for the missile strikes. The brother in my ear be speaking, we Israelite, trying to avoid a vigil light and just live a holistic life. Creating verses for inspirational purpose. Now my faith in breaking these generational curses. No faith in these venerational churches and artificial intelligence replacing an interchangeable person. The war is euphoric with chronic usage, but technological improvements influence human robotic movements. The conscious alkalizing their body and stopping mucus. The monsters plotted to send the food to the high pollutants. Everybody pays a price. You've gotta decide what you gon' buy.
I think this is the first song that I ever heard her sing.
Because it's gonna change your life. Information is who welcome to notoriety. My mind is divine, but hardly aligned with sobriety. Looking for pity, trying to find it justifiably. Instead, I found a link to the truth in secret societies. We can witness the violent infections transmitted. The pandemic, the 1% of their planned interest. Stacking up on ammunition, keep the wickedness at a distance. They watching their body language and mannerisms. They plan on keeping us jammed to this family disposition, disadvantage. Since they landed the Spanish Inquisition. Hey yo, the war got me losing my past inhibitions. Know I'm illuminous like colors compacted in prison. Wait till the come of the days you see the awakening, celebrating Juneteenth in the 4th. Such a patriot. The voice of enslavement contemporaneous. Escape from the mental bondage, then there's no containing this. Everybody pays the price. You've gotta decide what you gon' buy. And choose it wise. Because it's gonna change your life. Everybody pay the price. you come by and choose it wise, because it's gonna change your life, your life. Everybody pays the price. You gotta decide what you gon' buy and choose it wise, because it's gonna change your life. Life.
Yo, that voice is just, oh my gosh.
Thank you,
And,
bro.
and shout out to my brother, man. My brother Purpose came on here. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting to stop these videos. My brother Purpose came on. Salute to you, bro. You know it's always love. He said, "Yo, this is like Nas and Erykah Badu right there."
Hey.
Yo, like, come on, man. Shout out to my brother, bro. I appreciate you, man. Always love, man. Yo, like,
I wouldn't even give you Erykah Badu because I feel like you got this whole like
yeah, but
no shout to mother because Erykah is in her own lane.
Honored
Feel like
amongst the names.
yeah, that's love. But that you got something. You got your own lane. I love it. I love it.
and I'm gonna have to holler at Ill. I'm gonna have to give him a holler and shout out to the whole like I got shout out to my man Snook.
Snook the crab.
He's selling t-shirts now. Ownership is gangster. I rocked one of his t-shirts. Yo, you and Ill have to do a project. There has to be a complete project.
Got to be, huh? Listen, well, he know I stay ready. So look, it's
Shout out to J Royale.
Oh, listen.
Shout out to Guy Grams. Shout out to Dirt Platoon.
Shout out to
the whole. I call them the Baltimore Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh,
but yo, you and Ill have to do a project. It has to be a complete. This is what I need. I need 4 songs.
Okay.
Where Ill is the feature and you're singing, and then I need 4 songs where you're the feature and he drops a 16. That's all I need.
Oh, okay. Yes, I like how you did that.
It has to be balanced. It can't just be you singing in the background. No, it can't just be you background singing. Like you really that has to happen. Shout out to Sade. Shout out to Sade. She says she seconds that. It has to happen.
Shout out to my sis. Always showing love.
Yo, I got $28 to put to the studio session.
Listen, that'll get us out, baby.
I know that might get y'all like 4 minutes in the studio. I know.
Like mic check 1 2.
Right, mic check 1 2. Okay, next. Where's the rest of the money? No, but y'all are so. It's so freaking organic. It's so organic.
It really is. That's it. I got mad love for Ill Conscious. He has always it's always been a love thing. He's always shared the spotlight with me. He brought me on. We opened
and my brother Mo Curl says him careers and Natty got to be on a production. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Imagine.
Are we talking next project, Maurice? No.
I mean, I've been known to put some stuff together just by
when you put it into the universe, we done spoken now. So
Lisa
I told you he was the plug when we first came on here. I said he is the plug. He knows all everybody.
Lisa Monet might give you some background vocals.
Listen,
what you
again? The only thing I can do is bring. I could be the props. I don't.
She can light the candle in the studio.
I can light the candle.
I was about to say this. You over there holding out?
No. I'm gonna say, I can't. I ain't gonna mess up your track. Nope.
She's
Hmm. Oh my god!
No.
And the fact that he put that out there, him, Careers, and Natty. Oh my,
oh
come on,
man,
man, come on,
crazy.
Yeah.
come on. I need to. So if this happens, and I pray that y'all connect after this show. I don't
That's
care.
gonna be
Phone
amazing.
numbers, inboxes, DM. I pray that y'all connect after this.
Yeah.
If this happens, I need to be a fly on the wall in the studio. I promise you, I will sit in the further right hand corner
No,
of the
I'm not.
studio. I will not say a word. I will have on a mask
Uh-uh.
so that this,
I'm
Not
a
social
I just
distance.
I will social distance the hell out of myself just to be a fly on the wall in the studio because
listen.
the sessions will be just as amazing as the final project.
Yes.
Come
That's
on,
gonna be
yo.
good.
Yeah,
Maurice, Natty, and Chris
that would be
with ill
insane.
conscience and
Oh, listen, because I'm connected to even more people now, so I would, yeah, that would be.
you can be connected to 35,625
Here, I
people, but
need
can you imagine right now if the five of y'all just locked in for like a month?
that would be insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
$28 towards a session.
You
I
said
got
with the
I'm.
$28.
$28.
He said I got the 28.
I got
I'm
What in
$28.
the world?
hey, Mr. Grant, you got that 28 one? You got
Now I'm cash apping you before I get there. You're gonna have mine up front. I promise you. I don't make no promises I can't keep. Now, if I say
listen,
$35, then it might be a problem. But I got 28.
all right.
Come on. That would be oh my gosh.
Listen, I'm with it, no lies. Listen, I am down. I'm all for that because each man, it kind of overwhelms me to imagine it. So not, it's
Right. You just
like,
taking it all in.
I'm gonna take it all in because that would be insane.
Yeah. Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
Cause Natty used to do these live sessions where he was just sitting there creating stuff, man. And I'm like, and I know how Maurice gets down, and I definitely know how Careers gets down.
Man, I mean,
And so at that point, all y'all got to do is sit there with I don't know how y'all write, so I'm not going to say a pen and a pad because that sounds very 1990-ish.
well, I am
What?
an analog girl.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I just granted I've been in situations where I make myself use my phone, but I really love the sacredness of
Okay.
it. Just feels sacred. I love to feel almost like reading a book. I love reading. I love to feel the pages. I love writing out the downloads. I like putting pen to paper.
Me too.
I'm kind of a nerdy girl. I was a straight A student, honor student. I love my colored pens. So I really listen, when I say no lie, I will pull out this bag of pens that I'm so serious about my pen.
Yeah.
But I love writing out my lyrics. And it's almost like this alchemy too, where it helps me to memorize it. It helps me to
You sound like Tay Diggs on what was when he was writing a book and
which movie is that?
and she gave him the
Oh,
iPad. What's the Christmas movie?
yeah,
The Christmas movie. God dang, what was the movie that they just did? Him and Nia Long and them.
The Best Holiday, the
The
best
best,
man.
yeah, Best Man
Best
Holiday.
Man's
When she
Holiday.
gave
Okay.
him the iPad and he was like, yeah, the iPad is cool, but I just love, and he was rubbing on his pen and his pad, like I just, yeah.
It was something about it,
Right. No, it wasn't Brown Sugar, bro. It wasn't Brown Sugar. It was Best Man Holiday. Come on, come on, Natty. No, but okay, so I feel like since this is my show, our show, that I can just put the challenge out there now and say, if there's any way that y'all can make that happen, man,
Oh, here you go.
just, just
Just
connect.
say I'm going to put the pedal to the
The,
make it.
the
Yeah.
only because Lisa, what you got to understand right now, and the only problem is getting them in the same room at the same time. Once
Got you.
they're there, the magic is going to
The
happen.
magic is gonna be
The
there.
magic is
I know
going
it's
to.
magic.
The magic is going to. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, bro.
yeah. That
Ooh.
I need that as well.
And
So I'm
and
gonna
all I need is an inbox.
Mhm.
Antoine, we're meeting at Saturday
at this time.
4 to 8, and I'm there. Everything that I had planned that day gets canceled. And again, y'all won't even know I'm there. I just need to be tucked. I just need to be
All right,
tucked
because
away.
we don't need nothing on this one. We don't need
Oh
nothing.
my gosh, that's oh my god, that would be amazing. But anyway, so what's next? Like, what's on board? You said you are. So let me ask you this: Are you in full music vibe right now? Like, are we really like entrenched and ready to get some music out to the world? Or
I am. I really look. I don't know if I'm just gonna do my thing and save, or if I'm gonna do like a crowdsourcing. I be feeling like I do a lot of crowdsourcing,
okay,
but I have an album ready. It just needs to be mastered and get marketing for a rollout and all of that stuff. So it's really
Okay.
just the preparation, and it's actually like I said, to some of my like loyal supporters, like look, my sis Sade that commented, the people that come to my live shows, I'm basically performing a lot of songs that will be on the album. So but it
I feel like
those
Natty's ready to get in the studio. I'm looking at his comments. I feel like he's
I'm,
ready to
I'm
get in the studio.
just peeping the scene. Um
I'm saying it was the voice. It's the voice that sold them. They coming out of the woodworks now. Like, wait a minute now.
Listen, I'm ready because I want to get this album that's ready out because I feel like almost like birthing a baby. Like I can't work on anything else new
So
until
Right.
it,
Until that comes out.
this, because even a lot of places that I perform at, people are looking for those. They're like, okay, where I find this joint, and I'm just like, so it's I feel like I can't do anything new until I get this baby, so that people can finally, like I said, those loyal people that have been supporting me, that's been looking for this music, they can finally have it, where I can
Mhm.
you know uh introduce myself to the world further. For a lot of people, I have a lot of people that have connected with me from ill conscious stuff. So, being able to just let people know, like, this is me.
Yeah.
Myself.
Natty says you're talking like a true artist right now, and I understand
Yeah.
exactly what he's saying with
I,
that right
I
now.
like and then too, I'm getting further away from like that perfectionism, but I have a very particular, and I have certain places where quality and how I roll out, and how I want nothing janky. She gotta
I understand that.
I want to, not that I'm not taken seriously, but I want to be taken seriously. I'm not
Right.
trying to just put anything out just for the sake of saying here, I really,
So let
it
me ask
matters.
you this. So because the business has changed so much over like the last 8 to 10 years, do you feel like it may be easier for you now to have an actual rollout and kind of,
I,
get your
yeah,
music out to the world?
definitely with social media, and especially with all of the innovative ways that people came up with how to still do their art and get their art out during the shutdown, like during the lockdown. You got, as we know, people got creative. I mean, during that time, I did a live stream performance for the National Museum of Women in the Arts. It was called The Tea, and I did that in Blackwater House and my bro Cariz and B Fly's space. Um, and I did that there, and that was streamed. So I definitely would agree that it's not so, you don't really gotta, you don't find those niches or things to like,
Yeah.
get your voice out there to get yourself heard. It's
I
a
mean,
lot.
we're literally dropping albums with the click of a mouse right now. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm saying that to you just to say that, and this is coming from a fan perspective that we're
Okay.
ready. So we're
Okay.
ready. So we're ready. So we're ready. So you know
Cheese
what I
and
mean.
crackers.
So
Yes.
don't let the
Okay.
mental process get so that
I'm still a little old. So like I said, I'm an 80s baby, so it's like I'm still a little like that getting it out the mud grind type.
I'm a 60s baby and I'm doing a podcast, so that doesn't count.
All right.
Sorry.
60s baby.
Yeah, well, right at the end, I was born in December of '69, so yeah,
Oh,
technically
okay.
I
Okay.
am. But
Fine.
yeah,
So
so
yeah, I'm getting with it now
okay,
that, like I said, that I'm now out of this like really stormy time, and also motherhood just
yeah,
gives you this sharpshooter fight and this fire under your butt
Indeed.
to
Yes.
where I'm I'm even finally setting that like, whoa, I am way stronger than I thought I was. And
mhm,
oh, I am, like even like I said, motherhood has got me with I got a lot of stuff in the bag that I'm gonna be,
right,
coming with and how I'm coming to get those residual and multiple streams, some more passive income.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I'm gonna come with it. So
okay,
I'm receiving as a supporter, as you say. I don't even like saying fans, but I I hear you, and it's received,
yeah,
and
okay,
it's
okay.
going to happen now that the dust is settling, and I got some. And here we go again. Here we go again.
It's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get out of here because
Yeah.
motherhood is definitely calling right now. But sis, I
Now,
definitely,
I got
I'm-
one down. One down.
hey, that's half the
Money.
battle right there.
That's half
But
of it.
yo, it's been like we said at the in the beginning, man. It's been so long that I've been really trying to just sit down and have you, and I still, um, when the opportunity presents itself, want to sit down and have you on the acapellas and acoustic segment.
Oh, I'm down for
I
that.
only need about 15 minutes for that, but you know what I mean? So whenever that opportunity, but I really wanted to have a chance to just get to know you because and here go Maurice talking about he loves the sound of the little baby. Maurice will take that sound and he'll have that sound on your next project. So
You know what I'm saying? Come on, some Leah tip with the baby on the track.
yeah. Yeah, but I'm
Oh.
just happy that I finally got a chance to sit down with you for a little bit and we chopped it up. I'm truly a fan. Like I can't wait. I can't wait for not only this stuff but whatever new stuff that you might have coming on. And whenever you're ready, to release that to the world, just hit me up and I'll bring you back and we can definitely make that happen.
I appreciate that because yeah, we definitely gonna need the interviews and all that. I
Yeah.
still look some kind of press release. I know you saying all I gotta do is press the button, but I do want some interviews and some
Yeah.
appearances. So I'll hold you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm definitely always here.
Definitely.
Just let everybody know, like how can we keep in touch? How can we follow just to make sure that we're not missing anything, when the
Yes,
time is ready.
you can follow me on Instagram at Omnia Azar. I am you can follow my music page on Facebook, Omnia Azar Music. I'm also I got an account. What I think it I looked up and the icon was no longer a bird but an X. But so I don't know if it's called Twitter still.
You're as bad as me.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah,
huh?
because Twitter's not even Twitter anymore. It's what? X
No, if
now?
you
Or
look, I don't know if you have that, but it is no longer the little bird, the blue and white bird. It is an X now. But
yeah, because it's not called Twitter anymore. It's called
what is it
X now.
called?
It's called, am I right, Lisa? It's called X now, right? Twitter.
I wasn't on Twitter before. I'm sorry, guys.
Uh,
I think it's X.
It might just be X because that's what the icon says.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know that he
yep.
changed it.
It's just
What is
called
it,
X now.
Elon?
X is the
Well,
new name of the social media
I'm
company and
on,
platform formerly known as Twitter. Yep.
I'm on X as Omnia Azar Music. But yeah, so from my IG, you can see the other things that I do from massage to I have my own brand called Everything Fire, which is my name and its other meanings. And so yeah, that is how you can stay connected with me. I post about my shows on there, things that I'm doing. I feel like I'm a little comedian. So yeah, you can really get to know me on those platforms as far as social media. Well, not get to know me like that, but stay connected.
I'm sorry. I had to make
Well,
sure I
I'm
was following.
definitely gonna
I had to
connect.
make sure I was following you on IG. My bad. My bad. Had to make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow as well.
Thank you
So
a little bit.
we are definitely gonna keep in touch, and hopefully in the next week or two we can connect and get a segment of you done a cappella and acoustic wise. And we'll
Yeah,
talk about that off air.
and I
But
will prepare for that one. So we ain't got.
you know what? And if the kids are there for that, then they're there for that.
I yeah.
That now that's pre-recorded, so if need be, I can edit some stuff out if we
Okay.
need to edit that to make it happen. So that's a
Word.
pre-recorded segment. So yeah, definitely.
Although Monet is spelled Monet is one of my daughter's middle names, but it's
Oh, okay.
so yeah.
See, look at that.
Oh, how do you guys spell it?
Monet.
ET.
Yes.
Yeah. With the
Yeah.
little I don't know what it's
With the
called.
Okay.
yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
forgive me, it's called. That's the
MONET.
day, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing.
That
Yeah.
thing.
That thing.
That's the French way.
Yeah.
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 I love it.
But
I
I
love that spelling too.
yes.
Thank you.
MONAI is
Mhm.
fire. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I gave her that name, by the way. No,
Oh goodness
I'm
gracious.
just, I'm just
Everybody
playing. But
Ma, if you listening, you got some splaining to do.
but Nia, it's been I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we finally connected and had an opportunity to chop it up. And we will definitely do this again in the future. I
Mhm.
appreciate you, sis. I'm a real fan. I'm a
I'm a
real
fan
fan.
too.
I'm a real fan. So just get all of that stuff out you. You done had two producers here that said that they ready to go. So
Yes.
let's make some magic happen. And
And look,
God, I can't wait.
it's going to happen because
Okay.
it's been spoken into the ether.
It's been
So
spoken.
Yes.
And we got at least 15 followers. So that's 15 people that's going to be looking forward to that happening.
listen, and that matters because I'm all about organic. Because I'm definitely not paying for no clicks and all of that stuff.
Nah, we don't do that here. Nah, we don't do that here.
Yeah,
We don't do
so,
that here. We keep it
yeah.
organic. So,
Yeah.
but I definitely appreciate you, sis, and I'm looking forward to it. And I hope we cross paths sometime soon. It's been a long time.
wow, since
It's
I've
been
seen
a
you.
it's been a long time. So prayerfully we cross paths sometime soon. But again, appreciate you, love you much, and we'll definitely be in touch. Okay.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be well.
Oh yes.
We did
Thank
it.
you.
Go on, girl, with your bad self.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't think she was gonna be able to do it because the kids, I promise you, when she pulled up on camera, it was quiet. And then as soon as the countdown started, those kids started. But you know what? That's actually the reason that I love doing the show live because
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And a lot of people would have been like, "No, I want to cancel because the kids are." Nah, we not
No.
canceling. No,
We ain't
gonna get this
canceling.
show
We
in.
love
Nah,
the kids.
we love the kids. Shoot, if I was there, I'd have babysat. I'd have had one of them on my
Okay.
knee while we was doing it. So
Listen.
definite shout out to my sis, man. She just I've been
I'd
a
have
fan
gave the
since
other one a coloring book or some bubbles or something.
right.
Come on.
We'd have made it happen. But like I've really been a fan of her since the first time I heard her perform live. Like I said, she was singing background for my boy Ill Conscious, man, and I was just like that video. Those two songs don't do her voice justice when she's live, bro. It's like she's really
Oh, I would love to see her
really
live.
one of those. So, hopefully she can get
Yeah.
this, this EP out and start doing some stuff around because I will be there front row center when she does, man.
Yeah.
But Yo, shout out to, man, all of the people that tuned in with us tonight, bro. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna just end this by saying, man, just keep me and my family in prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
At some point, I'm gonna get transparent and talk about this situation publicly,
Mm-hmm.
but now is not the time. You
Mm-hmm.
know, those that need to know have known, and Lisa, I did share it with you.
You did.
But just keep this family in prayer, man, because we're going through a storm. But I'm so ready for the testimony that we're going to have on the other side of this, and I'm
Yeah.
thankful for those that
Yeah.
have been there, those that have been praying with me, those that have been calling, um,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Sis, I appreciate you so much
Welcome.
for being here,
Got it.
and just saying yes because I just feel like sometimes when it comes to finding co-hosts for this show,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful that I've never had to force anything. Like every person that I've asked is literally, just
Yeah.
said yes, and you said yes when you could have said no, literally.
Yep.
So I thank you for that. But man, I hope everybody has an amazing rest of the week. I plan to have an amazing rest of the week regardless. Like I'm gonna intentionally put all of my energy into having an amazing rest of the week, man. And
As you should.
hold up, let me see who we got next week. I like to kind of look forward to, and now that I'm actually keeping schedule, boom, we actually may not have a guest for next week because
Okay.
the person that we originally had is probably going to have to cancel just because of the fact that the movie that he wanted to come and promote may not be ready. But I did have a plan B, and I don't know. I'll touch base with that plan B, and I'll let you know by the end of the week if it's going to happen. But if we don't have a live show next week, I think I'm just going to go and share some of our old stuff because we've had some amazing shows
Oh my goodness.
over the
Yes.
past few years. I'm gonna dig in the archives. I may go all the way back to like, yeah. Thank you too, sis. I appreciate you. That was Omnia hitting us.
Oh
Saying thank you.
yeah.
I may go back deep in the archives and bring out Melba Moore or Special Ed or somebody like that. You know,
Okay.
I might stun on y'all a little bit because y'all can't get guests like that on
I'm
y'all
trying to
podcast.
say.
Y'all can't
I
get
told I
guests like
told
that
her they don't
on y'all.
believe that you're the plug. Like
Right. Y'all
I'm
can't
trying to
get guests
say.
like that on y'all show, but I can.
Oh,
Cause no,
okay.
I'm just playing. Nah, yeah, I'm definitely just playing.
That's
But
fine.
yeah. So I'll let you know something for sure. By midweek, sis, what we're gonna do for next week, man. But
Okay.
again, I just appreciate everybody, man. That's first of all that tuned in tonight, and just also everybody, man, that's been hitting me up over the weekend, making sure that me and the fam are good. We're gonna be good, you know.
Yes.
And
Yes.
again, September the 21st, man. Go on Eventbrite and look up the Hot Winter Sip and Paint Experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be an amazing show. This is my baby, man. I need y'all to come out and show me some love, and we need to show Texas some love because Texas is definitely going to be in the
They're
building
gonna
that
be in the
night, man. So,
building.
and Lisa, she's going to be hosting with the mosting and doing her thing.
Yep.
I'm celebrating my mama's birthday, which
Mm-hmm.
I take very dear to heart because I don't know how many of these my mom has left at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, just come out and show some love, man. I don't ask much. So just come out and
Right.
show some love. Definitely. So with that being said, man, we're gonna get out of here because the Ravens are on. I'm
Okay.
quite sure that they are beating the what's that team down the road, down 95 in DC, Commandos,
They're the Washington
Kamikazes.
football team, right?
Nah, they got a real name now.
No, they don't. Did
Yes, they do. They have a real name. That just shows how
they?
much you've been paying attention. Because
The
yes,
Commanders.
yeah, I think they're called the
They're the
Commanders
Commanders now.
or something like it.
Okay,
It
so
don't
listen.
matter because they're so irrelevant that it doesn't even matter.
Sorry.
It doesn't. Yo, shout out to the T-shirt gang. Come on, put yours up
Shout
there.
out to
One more again. She got the Ghostbusters in the building. I'm representing coming to America, man. You know, this is what we do. This is really about to become
This is a
like a
thing now.
serious, you know what I'm saying? This is really about to become a thing, man. So I appreciate you, sis. We're out here. We will see you guys soon.
Soon.
Oh,
Love y'all. Be blessed.
gotta turn it that way. My camera angle is so crazy from where I have my laptop sitting. So it looks like this is straight, but
Oh yeah, that was good. That's good right there.
that's good right there. All right, man. We out here. We love you guys. We'll see you. Access granted. The pod stream. Pod.